Howdy y'all, I'm Jacob, and welcome back to the ranch. We've officially had our first real good cold snap of the year, which is cold for us out in West Texas, but I imagine most of y'all up north would kind of laugh. Been down in the low 30s and didn't really get out of it today. Early this morning we dipped down into the high 20s, but we didn't really stay there very long, and by looking at everybody, looks like they're handling it just fine. Got a few things to take care of, so let's get into it. Come on in here, you troublemaker. No. Maybe. Yeah, go ahead. I do believe we has them out.
Yeah, you just need one more in the pen.
She'll come over here. He'll go over there. Oh, buddy. You're fine. You're fine.
We're missing one.
Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There should be 2 steer calves and 4 heifers.
Uh-huh. You're not counting 6?
I'm not counting 7.
There you go. Where did you hook me? Babe,
What?
you locked me in.
I thought you were getting your steer caught so you can let your puppy out.
She'll come. Don't touch that fence, dog. Don't touch that fence. I heard that. I don't know. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dixie, come on. Come on. You know how to get here. Don't act like you don't. Them calves ain't gonna hurt you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dixie, come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on, pup. Come on, pup. Good girl. Good girl. What you do? Come on, sheeps. Come on. I know I keep saying it, but that little lamb's growing like a weed. I don't know if we've ever had any goats that grew that fast. I need to try and catch her at some point and get a weight on her. That way I know for sure just how quickly she's growing. But she definitely looks like she's growing pretty quick. It's always interesting to compare the differences in the various animals when we get them. And with the cold front that blew in, normally our goats, as soon as the weather changes, they're running for shelter and cover as quickly as they can, especially if it starts raining. They absolutely hate the rain. But even in strong winds, they'll seek out shelter. But the sheep didn't. They just found a spot out here in the open and laid down all next to each other and just rode out the cold front as it blew through. Just one of the many things we're keeping a note on as we go through this experiment of trying out sheep. I don't know if y'all saw it, but Boss Lady snuck in behind me as I was feeding the calves and closed the gate on them. Because with any luck, I think we're going to be looking at taking them to market this week. And if you saw our earlier video, we had a little bit of trouble with that last time we tried to go. This time we've got them pinned up here in our small animal, because it's not just goat anymore, corral. And I think they're going to ride it out here until we get ready to load them up and take them in. All right, let's run down and check in on the goat herd. Hey, Pop. Come on, pup, you know where to go. Come on. Come on. Go on, Daisy. Go on. Y'all probably couldn't see it when I first pulled up, but that was a good example of what the goats do when it gets cold, because they all huddle down in shelter, trying to stay warm. Which I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just different. I'm gonna do a quick stroll over here, see if I can check on the seedlings again. No, it's dark out here, so don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it on camera. But it does look like there's a little bit more germinating and coming up. So a little more hopeful. We could still see something out of this planting. So you may be wondering why I'm throwing out hay for the herd like this. And, well, there's a couple reasons. The area that we have them fenced into right now is roughly an acre in size. And they have effectively grazed everything that there is available to graze. And as busy as we have been lately, haven't really had the time to get out here and fence in this pasture or really open up another area for them just yet. So until I'm able to do that, I'm going to have to supplement them. Well, it's not really supplementation at this point, it's straight up feeding hay. But as you can kind of tell at various parts in this area we have fenced in right now, there's a lot of bare ground. And if I had the extra hay bales, round bales that is, I would go ahead and roll out a bale of hay out here to cover the ground and give them something to eat on. Because that would be the better option for getting this ground covered while still feeding the herd. But with the way our hay supply is right now, I don't have the extra round bales, so square bales it is. But hopefully here in the next week or two, I'll be getting a lot more hay in, and I won't have to resort to square bales, which can be kind of pricey when you're feeding a large number of animals. And depending on how that works out, once we have this pasture fenced in to let them have access to the full area, I'll probably be doing the same thing with round bales, whether it's bale grazing, leaving an entire bale in one spot, or rolling it out in here, which may be the better option. I have a lot of trouble with that because typically they really like to trample everything, and then they won't come back to it once they start peeing and pooping in it. But I'm all for trying again, so we may see how that works out once we have the larger area of this pasture fenced in. Well, it looks like Daisy's done eating, and I'm about out of light. Someone get some more chores knocked out, and I'll check back in with y'all tomorrow. Well, big day's here. I think we've made the call that we're going to go ahead and take our calves to market. Hopefully this time we have a little bit better luck with it. I had mentioned in the video last time we tried to take this group that we were going to go ahead and hold on to them through the winter and try and sell them either late winter or early spring. But as it turns out, we've got 2 additional calves that are ready to go now, so the way we figure, it probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense to hold back the heifers and send the steers. So since we've got them all here together now, I want to see if we can load them up and get them to market. Thankfully, we already have them pinned up this time. So now I just have to see if I can get them in the trailer. So I think you've seen this in the past, but what I'm planning to do is I'll back the trailer up to this hinge post, and then that way I've got a gate that I can use to push them into the trailer, and then the way the rear door swings open, it'll block them from going that way. And hopefully the trailer will block them from going through the fence. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's see how this looks. Probably gonna have to pull forward just a bit. I don't know if this is gonna lay flat or not. The cross brace wasn't in the way. I just really don't want them thinking they can go that way. Alright, I guess let's give that a try. You want to steal some of this wire to go wire that gate back so they don't think they can push it open. Get back. Get back. Back in the pen. Go on. So the problem we're going to run into... Here, let me get them back in here. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to cooperate. Go. Now, y'all. 1. Come on, 7. Whoop, whoop. Oh, that's my fault. I jacked that one up. Go on. Go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Keep going. Alright, now I can talk. So, we've got 5 of these that are going and 1 that needs to stay back. This one here on the left side is our replacement heifer that we traded for, and she needs to stay back. The other 5 need to go, but at the same time, I need to split them up into 2 groups. So the red tags will be in one and the green tags in another. So if I can work it to get the 2 red tags out first, that would be ideal. Or the green tags, but I just need to try and split them up if I can. Alright, let's see what we can do. Can I get y'all 3 together? Could have just let them go. Alright, Jacob, come on. Can I get you? Can I get you? Alright, well, I've got these 2. Let me see if I can get them in the trailer. Go the other way. Go the other way. Uh-uh. There you go. Go that way. There you go. There you go. Two down. Now I need to get this 3rd green tag out. Alright, to the right, to the right. Nope. Other way, other way. In with your friends, come on. In with your friends. There we go. Alright. Now I just need to get them together. Alright. Next two's up. Stay there, girl. Buddy, I need you to go. Go with your friend. Oh boy. Go in there. Not supposed to go that way, dude. Come on, get out of there. You know, if I were smart, I would have blocked these off. But I'm not smart. Come on. There you go. There you go. Go on. Keep going. Keep going. Slow down. To the right. To the right. Go with your friends. Go with your friends. There you go. Keep going. Alright. That didn't go half bad. So we've got our one replacement heifer in the pen. She'll be staying here. And then we've got the the 5 calves that are going to market. Alright, I need to get the pen reconfigured. The replacement heifer is going to be going out with the sheep. And heard me talking about them. We will eventually put her back out with the main herd, but that's going to be a few days. So she's going to hang out here with the sheep until we're able to swap her and Benji back. Alright, let me see if I can get this pen reconfigured. Alright, she's back out with the sheep. I'm sure they'll keep her company until we can get her back out with the herd. Alright, I'm going to get the dogs put up and then jump in the truck and head to the barn. Hey, pup. Hey, pup. Ready for dinner? Come on. Get back. Get back. Look out. Come on. Everybody up. Everybody up. Come on. Come on. Sure is a pretty evening. Couldn't have asked for an easier time getting that group out to market. I didn't get much video while I was there. That was the first day they were open after Thanksgiving, and they had a line getting in, and there was a line still there when I left. So they were definitely busy. I haven't heard what the total count was for the sale. Normally they'll post something either on their Facebook page or on their website about what they're expecting for their sale day, but I think they were just a little too busy to do that this time. We'll say it's always a bittersweet day taking animals to market. It's kind of the name of the game when you're raising animals, but you don't always enjoy doing it. Well, there are rare occasions where you're kind of happy to get rid of them, but this trip wasn't necessarily that case. It'll probably be a bit before I have any idea how they did. Normally, Coleman's usually pretty good about posting how many head they're expecting for their auction the night before, but they were pretty busy, so I guess they didn't have time to get any updates out there, so we'll just have to wait for the check in the mail to see how the girls did. And I'll be sure to update y'all when I find out. Well, I got a few more things yet still to do. I want to walk the pasture and see if I can get an idea on how the seedlings are doing and enjoy a pretty nice sunset. So I'm going to leave it here. Thank y'all for tagging along, and we hope to see you next time on Wag Ranch.